Behind OJ Health. Now, I've just been on a call with a new client, and this is a guy that he's been following my work for a while and looking at my content and just wasn't actually ready to change until now. And he actually messaged me yesterday after the post that I put up talking about 5 busy professionals, busy businessmen ready to truly change their lives. A life-changing opportunity when it comes to improving their health. Now, I asked him what was going on. What is his actual goal? What does he want after we had a little bit of a chat? He said that I want to drop 25 pounds. Okay, great. Why? And he was looking into it, and it always seems to be the case that weight loss is a goal when it comes to our health. Now, there's so much else going on before we even get to weight loss that it's quite a deep thing that we have to ask ourselves. Why do we even want this weight loss? And I've spoken about my own weight loss journey in the past and how on my wedding day, I was like 20, 30, 40 pounds overweight, whatever it was. He was about 40 pounds overweight. And I was very unconfident, very low on confidence, didn't like taking my clothes off or anything like that. And it hurt. It really did hurt as a guy. Didn't want to ask for help, especially considering like the occupation that I'm in. And it really hurts. And when we get this weight loss goal, we think, yes, it's going to be easy to do. But in reality, one of the things that makes it harder to attain this weight loss goal is because we don't actually truly understand why we want it, why we're doing it, and what has actually kicked us in the balls so hard to make us need to change. Now, I was just speaking to this guy and asked him how old he was. He was in his early 40s. He was 42 to be precise. And how much was he weighing? And he was weighing about 280 pounds. Now, he was 5'7", so it's quite a lot of weight. And he'd actually put on this weight in the last 3 years after a breakdown in a relationship. Then there were things going on. Obviously, the pandemic hit and just wasn't able to get out and socialize or anything like that. And I just asked him this question, like, how do you truly feel? This guy is running his own business. He goes to work. He's in a suit. He's on the outside, what you would appear super successful. You would actually see as confident on the outside. Now, I'm a big believer in energy, and I could sense there was a lack of confidence in his energy, in how he truly felt about himself. And I asked him, like, what do you feel when you look in the mirror? And his face changed because he wasn't happy with how he felt when he looked in the mirror, or isn't happy with how he felt when he looked in the mirror. And I asked him, how long has this been going on for? And he said that when he split up with his ex, his wife, that he started putting on weight then. And it just carried on going. It was an emotional eating thing. It was a comfort thing. It was something which was just keeping him safe during the pandemic. Rather than having to go out or do anything like this, there's the stress in business and everything. And I said, how long have you actually wanted to change? But it turns out that he honestly thought that if he did change before his relationship broke up, it wouldn't have broken up. Because he was constantly working, he was grinding, he was on the hustle, and he was just hiding that he needed to improve his health. And that was when I just asked him, like, what are you currently doing to resolve this? Or what do you want to do? And he said, like, I've got a gym membership, I don't go. And I think this is where we have to look deeper inside, like, what would you change? Because weight loss is simple. Weight loss is super simple when we come to it. It's basic calories in, calories out. But if we lower our calories too much, we get too stressed, and then we start emotional eating, we start craving, we start causing more stress, and then we start impacting our sleep. And then we're not able to sleep through the night without waking up, which causes more stress, which messes with our hormones, and our testosterone levels drop. And then we get body fat where we don't want body fat. And we then get these big love handles, and then we look at ourselves in the mirror, and all of a sudden we don't recognize ourselves. I know, because I was in that position a while back. And I know what it was like when you take your clothes off and you see yourself and you wanted to do something, but you felt so far away from where you wanted to be, where you actually want to go, that it seems impossible to get there. And then someone comes along, like myself, and I'm like, yeah, I can help you with this, but it's going to cost this much. And then it starts giving us more of a kick in the balls, because we realize that we're trying these different things. I asked him what he was doing. He'd actually tried 75 hard 4 times. The furthest he'd got was 23 days into the actual program. If you don't know, this is 75 hard, where you work out twice a day. You read, you drink the right amount of water, you follow a diet, you don't have cheat meals, you get workout outside, all these different things. And I said, you don't need that much. We just need to start this slowly and get these results. So when you have 3 months' time come along, and we follow something like my health revitalization blueprint for 90 days, you are in that place where you want to be. And then we push again, and we push again, and we push again. But if you keep saying, I'm just going to lose weight, without realizing the mindset behind it, then that's where there becomes problems. We need to dive in. We need to connect with the reasons, what is actually going on, and why we're sick and tired of being sick and tired. We're tired of the BS we put ourselves through to move ahead with our health. And if you've put on this weight in the last 2 years, what's going to happen in the next 2 years if you don't do anything about it? How is this showing up in your life? With him, his relationship had broken down. He's not seeing his kids as much. And when he does see them, he's tired, he's stressed out, and he's snapping at them. Is that really the sort of person that you want to be? And yeah, we can look at weight loss, and we can say, yeah, it shouldn't cost money to lose weight. But unfortunately, to get the right plan, to get the specific accountability that you need to actually get the results that you say that you want, there's going to be some investment, because there are many, many free plans out there. You can go and buy a magazine and there'll be a free plan out there. You can Google every single thing, and there is so much free resources. I've got my book. You want my book, The One Day Body Upgrade? That will tell you exactly what to do. I will give it to you for free. But it takes time. What's the most expensive commodity in the world, which you haven't got the time for? Time. And I was speaking to this guy about it, and I said to him, how would solving this problem make your life change? He said, you know what, Ollie? It's going to give me more energy. Great. What is more energy going to do? It's going to mean I show up better with better energy at work. So with more money. You know what? It'll be better when I go on dates, because I'm much more confident in myself. Especially that first time when you start getting closer to someone and you start seeing each other naked, that you feel much more confident. And when I see my kids, it's gonna mean I've got the energy for them. I'm actually going to be a nice dad rather than snapping at them left, right, and center because I'm just tired, worn out, and just drained. And then, how is that going to make you feel? Make me feel good. Make me feel real good. And he just stopped. And you could see that, yeah, this is powerful. This is actually what is going to happen. And what has prevented you from this in the past? And he said, I've not been able to follow a plan. And I asked him, have you actually invested in someone specific that works with people just like yourself? The answer was no. He tried to follow keto. Didn't work. Tried to go plant-based. Wasn't working. Tried to actually start intermittent fasting, which made his sleep worse, which it does for a lot of people. And then he tried to do the 75 hard. As I said, he's done it multiple times. The most he's actually got is up to day 23 out of 75 days. I mean, 23 days of consistency is good, right? But not if it's followed by 5 days of very inconsistent binge drinking and eating loads of rubbish because you're just so stressed out. But the thing that had truly prevented him was not having the accountability. So we said about 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, where do you want to be? This time next year, knowing on the 1st of March, 2023, you could have actually done something about your health. Now, there's two ways you could go here. One, you can do something about it and start moving forward and think about that time when you are there in a year's time. You want to look back and say, yes, I've truly improved my health. Absolutely. I've done these things and now I'm in a lifestyle that I can sustain. I can maintain this lifestyle and keep improving my health. Or you have the other choice where you're still looking for the answer. You're still looking for that magic pill. You're still looking for the easy route. Well, the easiest route, the most comfortable route, the most comfortable thing that people are actually sticking to nowadays is fear. Fear is comfortable. It's uncomfortable getting out of fear. And that is a choice where you have to make. Do you want to change? Do you want to move forward? And I said to him that looking at your profile on LinkedIn, spending a lot of time on LinkedIn, as you've probably seen, and looking at your profile on LinkedIn, you are a very good business guy. I can see that you have authority. You're a director. People listen to you in your work. You're going to get some great results. But who is your better self? What is your 2.0 version? He's just sat there, his chest got up. And he just stepped into his own and said, I am successful. I'm that business guy. My business has grown to new levels. I've become more of a leader in my business. More of a leader in my business and more of a leader at home. And that was where it was. It wasn't just about his business. It was also with his family. So his initial, I want to drop 25 pounds or whatever it was not about the weight loss. It was about showing up as that dad. It's about showing up better in his next relationship, showing up more confident when he's on these dating apps, showing up much more authoritative as a leader in his business and to grow as a man. Because at the moment, he's not comfortable putting a suit on without changing or anything like that. In fact, his suits that he wore before the pandemic aren't fitting properly, so he's having to get new ones made. He's not comfortable in that shape. He's not comfortable when he takes his clothes off. It isn't about weight loss as such. This isn't just about a number on the scale. This is much deeper than that. Much deeper. And that's something which you really should look at when it comes to health. Because the weight loss goal is easy. Weight loss is simple. But what is it actually going to do to your life? And what has stopped you from doing that in the past? One of the things has probably been overly restrictive. One of the things has probably been because you've been tired. One of the things is probably just because you've been burnt out. And doing these hard, smashing a workout sessions, following these routines that are hard to follow, that are restrictive, that don't allow you to run a business, don't allow you to live your life, is just making things worse. Therefore, what can you do today to really step into your own and start going towards that 2.0 version of yourself, that fully optimized version of yourself? Now, you would have seen my post yesterday where I talk about a life-changing opportunity for 5 business guys, for 5 busy professionals just like yourself. This isn't for people that want to just keep going around in circles, banging their head against a brick wall because they're bouncing from keto to vegan, to keto to vegan, to carnivore to vegan, to all the different things. And trying fad diets that are unsustainable. This isn't for someone that wants to burn themselves out of the gym because life burns us out too much already. This is for someone who is sick and tired of being sick and tired. That wants to move forward with their health once and for all. You know what I always say? Your body is your business. Without a sustainable body, you have not got a sustainable or scalable business. The choice is yours. Dive deeper into why you want what you want. It doesn't come about a price tag or anything like that, because it pays for itself with the extra energy you get in your business, the extra connections you get in your life, the extra connections you get in your relationship, the connections with your kids. It's not about money, it's about results.